Hi guys, it's Mike here, fresh after the accident, which I'm still not happy about. Just bear with me a minute because I'm limping a bit because of my back. Some of you guys wanted to see some better pictures of the bike and stuff, so I thought I'd do this video just so you can see what I mean when I say this is brake, that's brake. So there's the bike. You can see the rear subframe is definitely out. I think it is. I ain't taking the seat off yet. I will do in a minute. It might just be the tail tidy that's throwing you out a bit. So this side of the bike, although has mud on it, see here, I'm covered in mud. They dragged it through to get it out, but everything is actually okay. There's some minor scratches. They're just on the paint, they don't actually scrape the casing at all. Just some minor stuff on this side. Scratches and scrapes, most of it should polish off. There's actually no damage there at all. Radiator's all completely fine. Front forks all completely fine, they've never hit a thing. So they're completely straight. I went down on the opposite side from this. I went down on the left hand side, but the bike landed on the left hand side. I think all of this mud and shit is from where they pulled out the field, and I think they rolled over when they pulled out the field because they're fuckers. There's the Carbon Akrapovic, getting covered in mud, but there's some scratches on it. Some surface scratches on the lacquer, but if I do get the time, if I do get to be able to lean over properly, I'll sort them out. The controls in there completely intact. I've got to try and get my leg up for this. Rear brake's still working fine. Covered in fucking mud. So left hand side of the bike. The left hand side of the tank looks lovely. Nothing touched here. Oh, indicator rubber just popped out there. Indicator's actually fine that side. Front of the bike, there's a bracket. I think it's broken off somewhere around here. Oh, I can't actually see it from here. Oh, sorry, dark. Oh, actually no, it's just popped out of his little rubber mounting. Cool, so that's moving, that's just popped out of his little rubber mounting. I'll put that back in when I can. Just got to loosen that off to put it back in. So headlight, immaculate, not touched. Needs a new indicator, because the it's fucked, basically. So this side is the side that took the impact. Tank is dead completely, although it's not actually gone through at all. Nothing's actually gone through. The knee guard thing is got some damage to it on the where it should be mounting, the mounting hole on the end. Although that will be hidden under a plastic, so you wouldn't actually need to change this if you wanted to clean that one up. Handlebars obviously snapped. This here, the mount for the lever and everything like that is snapped. The lever itself has got a scuff on it, but it's actually okay. Oh, I forgot to say, this side, wing mirror gone, and brake lever's gone. Again, this from them dragging out the field on the wrong side. Which made getting it off the lorry fun, with no front brake. Okay, so tank's done in, you can see that. Radiator, dirty, but actually unscathed. Not marked at all. Go down to the front here. Some scratches to paintwork, it's not actually gone through the paint. Just scratches to the paintwork that need polishing out. Engine casing is scraped. I say scraped because it's actually scraped the steel, but it's not gone through. There's no leaks at all there. The controls on this side, the gear controls, you can see here that rod's bent slightly just before the thread, so if it, you know, that rod's nothing, to be honest. All the actual foot pegs and stuff, I think foot peg, oh sorry, I can't remember wrong, foot peg's bent. The gear lever itself is okay and everything like that. It's just new bracket, so you need new bracket, new peg, and the new arm here, unless you want to heat it up, straighten it up and run a die down the thread to clean it up. Very good enough. Swing arm, it's taken some scrapes, but it's not actually had any real impact, so that's straight, luckily. Thank fuck. I did have a bobbin in there, and the bobbins broke off. Some of the threads in the swing arm, that's all. I need to drill that out and take that out. That's all. It's just some of the thread left in there. I can do that and put a new bobbin in there, I don't mind. So you come around to the back. The rear light is bent at a funky angle, or I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's definitely hanging down. I've got the key for the thing here somewhere. I'll take the seat off. You can see that this plastic here is hanging off. Plastic here is snapped, so you need two new plastics here. Let's get the seat off. I'll put the camera down for 1 second. Sorry. I'm going at a weird angle trying to get this key in, because I'm not so mobile at the moment. Alright. If I can get the seat off. Inspect some of the damage underneath. Well, there is. Oh, by the way, only damage to the seat is that little scrape. Just there. Other than that, the seat is actually totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so it looks like this here tail tidy thing is bent. The mounting bracket for the rear light, how's that mounted? Yeah, so mounting the bracket for the rear light is bending back. It's really difficult to tell, but I'd say that subframe is bent. Just this subframe. Yeah, subframe's slightly bent. Where it's hit this impact on this side, that's where I first just gone down the road. Because it turns out I thought the bike had hit a tree, didn't. It was me that hit a tree, not the bike. The bike didn't touch the tree. This is all just damage from going down the road and sliding. So it's just going down the road and sliding. There's no smash into anything, so forks all fine, that kind of thing. Frame is all fine. Effing under here, all the electronics and things, all completely perfect. Like you know, nothing's touched under here. Effing completely and utterly fine under here. Just the actual frame bar, whatever you want to call it, it's just slightly off. Or it looks it to me anyway. Hard to tell with that. Yeah, definitely off. It's off. So subframe. So if we tally it up, subframe for frame only, nothing else in the subframe, just frame only. These little plastics, plastic whatever you call them, fascias or whatever you want to call them. The tank itself, just the tank, all the petrol cap's fine, all the stuff inside's fine, all this plastic at the front, whatever, this is all fine. One of these for the other side, all the stuff, all the mesh and things like that are all fine, just the actual plastic cover. Nothing else on this side, completely fine other than bar ends. So bar levers, let's do a total tally. Subframe, bar, levers, mirrors, controls for the clutch side, indicator, if you're bothered about it, engine casing, Personally, I think I might just put a belly band, might cover that. Rear set for this side, although the brake lever's fine. And subframe, yeah, I've said that. That's it really, tank. So, indicators and mirrors and controls and handlebars and controls. Scrape on the engine casing down there. Rear set. Subframe. Everything else is fine. Indicator's fine. Akrapovic's untouched. The whole thing is completely immaculate. Yeah, tank. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Actually, big cost tank and actual subframe. You've got a tank and subframe, some handlebars on it, and the controls and the rear set. That's it. You're done. You're sorted. You're ready to go. So I might do it myself. I don't know. Not sure if I want to get back on this bike after what's happened, sort of thing. Alright, so let's go through. Get the gone past it. Mileage on here. $1,700 miles. It's got a Ritchie special free flash. Starts fine. Before I piss the neighbours off too much. Don't know why I just locked the steering. I'm not going to want to steal this. In current state. Let's say, get a tank subframe, handlebars and new controls. Be sorted on that. If you're bothered about a scuff in the engine casing, you can blow that in. But that's it really. Done a good job on it, haven't I? See you later, guys.